Alright. I know where the microphone is now after watching that video. I should have guessed that this was the microphone. So, I can talk closer to this. I don't know if I talked about it in the other video, but that sticker, or the reason there's no sight, no vision, the reason you're blind is because there's a sticker there. This is not technically my computer. My sister has used it before. She put a sticker on there because hackers, who knows, maybe the government is watching us. Anyways, I didn't think about what I would talk about in this one. Let's talk about falling into madness. Just random stuff. A while back, let's just talk about the beginning. It was about me and this girl that I was with. You can't see the quotes, but I did quotes with my fingers, finger quotes. But quote with, like in a relationship. Before that, it was inspired by, that's the word, inspired, the fight between Saitama and Cosmic Fear Garo. I was bored in class one day, and I was drawing these little stick figures fighting, and one of them had hair like Cosmic Fear Garo, and the other was bald like Oculo. So, blah blah blah. After that, it was called The Story of the Strongest, and then blah 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 again. After that, I stopped drawing it. And you know what? Let's retrace our steps. I'm so terrible at planning, even in my head. While I was still drawing and The Story of the Strongest, it was the story was getting more sophisticated. It was about Oculo being the brother of these demons, and then I was also in The Story of the Strongest, and that girl that I was just talking about was also in The Story of the Strongest as some speedster, but was really a demon like me, or in the actual lore accurate comics, Alan and Alana. But I ended up stopping drawing it after a little bit because I started drawing a representation of me and that girl in a more modern form, where I was like the smartest man in the universe, like Rick or something, and how she was also the smartest. But then I changed it as I was drawing to where we were the smartest on Earth, because, I mean, no portals, nothing. How can you be the smartest in the universe when you can't even think of a way to go to another universe, right? So I switched it, and the story, let's just create random names, because anyone who knows me, if they somehow stumbled upon these videos, I wouldn't want them to know what I'm talking about. It was called, wait, why don't I just use the names that I have? It was called The Adventures of Alan and Alana. So, after the first, what I want to call episode, I thought of drawing everything more detailed, realistic, with bodies and everything, where they're not just stick figures and all that, and so that they have skin and muscles. But it wasn't the greatest because you really couldn't see the muscles. You couldn't see definition in their head. they still had circles, like I traced a coin for a head. So I was like, that's not the greatest. So I started drawing, or trying to figure out how to draw actual bodies, and then it all evolved into anime style, because I had my brother's friend, this really pretty girl. I know, right? That sounds so typical. Random. Someone saying, "Oh, she's so beautiful, she's so pretty," but she is. She's freaking gorgeous. I had her draw two of the characters, Alan and Alana, the demon and angel version, and she did really well. It looked like anime style, and I was like, wow, that looks really good. So I was thinking, maybe I should start drawing like anime style. So I've spent the last few months after that moment figuring out how to draw, and I've gotten pretty good, if I do say so myself. The Sin of Lust right here, it looks like an actual, like one of those Gunnar bait anime girls from anime, you know what I mean? So I've gotten better. And then Oculo looks like a like a main character. Like, he's a side character that looks so good that anyone could like. I mean, he might as well be my favorite character. But I've gotten better, and I've been trying to get better and better. I'm really shitty at doing everything in perspectives. Like, if you had someone pointing in your direction, I wouldn't know how to draw their arm pointing at you, or have a sword pointing at you. So I've been struggling with that kind of stuff, or with positions, how the body should look in certain positions, or how the body should look in general. I mean, I've gotten better, but everything isn't completely proportionate. Like Oculo's body, his torso seems way too long, but I mean, it's not bad. It's better than most people's who say they're bad at drawing when they actually are. But yeah, man, look at that. I'm just admiring it now. Dracius, the Sin of Pride, he looks so good. Like, with his 4 tendrils, his demonic energy, energized tendrils coming out of his body with his sword. Okay, anyways. After episode 1, I've fallen into madness. I'm like all over the place. Oh my gosh. After episode 1 of Fallen into Madness, or, oh my gosh. Give me a sec. This is the same as the last video. I'm going straight off my mind. No script, no plan, nothing. So, the second episode, I implemented Alan and Alana instead of being me and that girl. So, it was the 2 smartest people on Earth, Alan and Alana. Alan has dark red hair, like blood red. I don't understand why people call people with orange hair redheads. It's stupid. But she has like dark blood red hair. Alan has brown hair, dark brown hair. It's kind of long, like if you were to imagine Virgil or Dante's hair put down, it looks like that. But I had that, and after episode 2 came episode 3, which I started on, but I stopped because I was like, oh, damn it, the storyline, it's not how I would want it, and how it all looked, it's not how I would want it. So I restarted, I revamped it, I redid it, and it was looking good. It was pretty good. I rethought some of the storyline and how some of the characters look, and I drew them in this new episode 1 of Fallen into Madness, which the actual story is called. And I got to a certain point after drawing Alan's dad in the comics, and I was like, oh, damn it, man, it doesn't look how I would want it to. And that's when I had my brother's friend draw Alan and Alana for me. It was originally so I could see how they would look more realistic, more detailed. And then I was like, oh my gosh, dude, I should just draw it like that. So here I am, I'm drawing it like that. I haven't started on any of the actual comics yet. Not a single page. I've been practicing how I should draw the characters, and practicing perspective and proportions and human bodies. So, yeah, man. I've been mainly focusing on the characters in Souls Divide, like the sins, but there's no but. I don't know why I said but. Um, yeah, I'm almost done with all the sins. Just 2 more after Vitalia, and then I'm on to the virtues. And if I don't want to draw that, then I can draw the characters and Fallen into Madness, or I can actually start Fallen into Madness if I really want to, because I believe I have enough skill right now to draw even a single page of Fallen into Madness, and I have enough of the storyline down to draw some of it, though I don't want to, because I want to be ready when I actually start drawing in the storyline. So, yeah, 12 minutes and, 4, 3, 2, 1.